Scott Franklin with the Life Cycle Institute, and welcome to today's topic on learning, the power of the pen. One of your core jobs as a facilitator is to create an engaging learning environment. If you create that learning environment, then the student's engagement will increase. If you don't, it'll decrease. And we know that engagement or disengagement is contagious. Most of us are used to using the flip chart to collect student ideas, or sometimes even use as a parking lot to put up information that we want to get back to. But one of the critical ones that we could use that we oftentimes fail to is the fact that we can use this to develop ideas and teach core points. For example, let's say we're teaching on retention, material retention rates. So I'm going to draw this. 3, 4, 6. That we know that students, for material that they hear, the retention rate is in the 5 to 10% range. For what they see, retention improves significantly. What they're allowed to question creates even greater retention. If they discuss it, do it, or at best, teach it, we can get retention rates upwards of 90%. Now, let me step out of facilitator mode and let's review the method I just used. The fact that, first off, that I've developed this model in real time allows the students to follow the development and includes both the hearing and the saying at the same time. When you show a model on PowerPoint that appears all at once, they've got to absorb the whole thing at once. And generally, you're going faster than they can absorb it. This allows them to understand the material, where it starts and where it ends up. Second, it just improves the student interaction. It's now the facilitator and the student, and it gives you a chance to look around the room and see who's following you when you do this. Third, the fact that you're drawing it, you'll oftentimes see the majority of your class mimic this, and they will draw this in their notes, which greatly, they get into the doing part of it, where they're drawing parts of this. That will greatly increase their retention. And then the next one is the reason I really enjoy this method, is I can place it on the wall and refer to it in the future throughout the class. So if there's core learnings in this, we can reinforce it through the class by just referring to it on the wall. Oftentimes, you'll see the whole wall filled up with different models as they're developed. And making the connections between them increases the learning and the retention. Finally, let's look at the methodology used. One is use colors. There's lots of colors. Feel free to use as many as you want to use. But use colors. It makes it more visually stimulating. Next, one of the techniques is to hold on to with your free hand, hold on to the chart so that you don't get in front and block any of the students. It takes a little extra experience to write from side to side, but you don't block out the students and they can see the development as it goes. And the last one, I'll share this one if you don't tell anybody, is you can write yourself notes if you want to remember exactly what the steps are. You can write yourself notes. Generally, I've used a pen here, but you can use a pencil just so you don't forget where you stand. So in your next class, feel free to be different. Be bold. Grab a pen and use the flip chart. I think you'll find your students will notice it and appreciate it. It'll actually make your job more fun too. I'm Scott Franklin with the Life Cycle Institute. If you care to find out more about learning, leadership, or change, please contact us at education@lce.com. Thank you.